Alright, this run shows off an absolutely broken summon strat involving the German Shepherd. It's a new tier 6 that's in pack 4 that gives 20% of its attack to a friend that's summoned at level 1, 40% at level 2, 60% at level 3. So it's another kind of like tier 6 that requires some scaling, but if you do actually scale its ability, it becomes absolutely insane. And like at 50-50 at level 3, you're getting 30 attack to summons. That is going to wipe out any team that does not have any snipers or like specific counters to summons. So, I mean, you get to see the absurdity of this in this video. The actual start of the run went with just like bluebirds. I was trying to get Tamarin into German Shepherd because I figured that's a pretty easy way to get like a 50-50. I shouldn't say it's easy because like I did lose quite a few runs just trying to get this Tamarin and going all in on it. But eventually, I high rolled hard enough to get like a level 3 Tamarin with good enough stats so that I could actually just get an instant 50-50 Shepherd. And not only does it work in battle, it also works in the shop, which I didn't think about, but is kind of insane because if you get this 50-50 level 3 German Shepherd, anything you buy on your team is instantly getting 30 attack. So if you buy something like a Leopard or a Cobra, you're also just making those units extremely good very quickly. So it's got like some potential. The problem is, of course, it requires a huge investment in order to actually get this German Shepherd to work. And it's probably better to just get like a Cobra or something, honestly. But it's still a really fun unit. And I think like, yeah, the pack 4 tier 6s are really a lot of fun. I think the devs did a good job making them actually like different units, but kind of like similar to they're not like completely insane, but they're just a lot of fun and they're not too broken. They're somewhat balanced because of how difficult it is to set up. Anyway, I'm just setting up for a lot of draws here. So the change to the life system in Arena allows you to lose a lot more. So really what I'm trying to do is just lose by 1 heart every time because that's perfect in order to go super late game. And like this is actually a good thing. Like I want to lose 8 times by 1 heart each. That would be the perfect situation. It's kind of crazy to me that you could actually lose 8 times and then still manage to win an arena run. Like that feels kind of, I don't know, janky. Personally, still don't like the new life system, but I can understand why people would like it because like the games last longer. I just personally, I mean, I've said this on my stream before. I personally think that the game should not reach a point where you're getting like all level 3s, all 50-50s, and you're just like rolling for very few things. Like at that point, you're not really doing anything per turn, and so it's just like not as interesting. And it's really just, I guess, like the matchups in the end. I don't know. It's like people can tell me if you actually like the new life system or not, because I know in one of the previous videos I got a lot of feedback from people actually who like the life system. I would say a lot of people in the competitive scene don't like the new life system, so there might just be kind of like a split between the more like casual players and the more competitive players. It is going to make 1v1s very weird if they actually went with this new life system, but luckily that you have the choice to go with the old life system as well. You go by per tier, and then that fixes that if you want the old life system back. Speaking of tournaments, though, the 5v5 or the team tournament is still going on. It is now the playoffs. So 2 weeks, 4 teams left to determine who wins it all. My team did not make it in. I shouldn't say my team because I was actually on Markoto's team since I wasn't a captain. And yeah, unfortunately, our team got like mathematically eliminated because of tiebreakers. So even if we won the last week, it wouldn't have really mattered, which was kind of unfortunate. But what can you do? I actually did pretty well as far as actual standings per like individual because I went 5-1. So I apparently got second on the like player leaderboard, but you know you can't like just have one good player on your team and expect to win. So that was unfortunate. Interesting team here. You got the Falcon Anteater towards the back and actually gets the value off of the... oh, wait, it's Vulture. Not Falcon. My bad. The Vulture value. So the Vulture, when it kills something, it activates the feint ability of the friend behind. So I had a really cool run on stream where I went with the Vulture Warthog. And if you get like a really massive Warthog, then you can just... and you get a kill with the Vulture. You get so many stats. Also a really interesting team here. Sometimes it's fun just to look at the teams that you run into in these custom pack arenas. Horse Sea Turtle a lot of stats. Like Sea Turtle can give so much health to the summons, but of course, like later on, you'd rather just have like a turkey because that just gives 3/3 instead of just 3 health. But had a lot of interesting teams that I ran into and just like stole their ideas. Like that's where I found the Vulture Warthog. That's where I found German Shepherd. Like this run as well is just inspired by finding crazy teams that I'm going against in arena, losing to them and thinking, wow, that's really broken. I want to try that for myself. And like, yeah, it's just fun. Scorpion, for some reason, doesn't actually have the peanut, but it still has its ability. It still works on the test server. And another win. Wolf in the bag is just mean. If they trade with the wolf, they could, like, you could spawn 3 pigs and make them lose a lot of hearts. Trying to get the early German Shepherd here, get some tier 6s, and not quite it. Oyster, always worth a buy sell just for free gold. Just gonna take a quick sip of water. Yeah, and not a lot to do this turn. I could just buy like an avocado, honestly. That's probably fair. I haven't done the actual math. How many stats do I get from this Tamarin right now? Well, that's gonna help. So extra 50% is gonna be extra 14, so it's gonna give 43 extra attack. I believe the German Shepherd's base stats are like 8-6 or something. So that will be instantly to 50 attack, which is really nice. So happy to see that, and trying to just set up for a good summon team here. Have the wolf, have roosters. It works really well with rooster because its attack scales on the summons too. So if I happen to find another rooster in the shop, I could give it, well, since it's only going to be a level 1 German Shepherd, most likely it's going to give it an extra like 10 attack, and then it'll give an extra 30 potentially in the actual battle once I get level 3. At least that's the plan. You can see I'm just rolling for German Shepherd. Not looking for anything else, really. Although, okay, maybe I should just buy that rooster instead of rolling here. That would probably make more sense, but I guess I was really hoping to find the German Shepherd. But even if I found it, then I would have to unfreeze or buy the rooster, because it has to be the leftmost shop head, of course. So, unfortunate that I run into something with the lemon here. Is the pigs going to be able to save us? They do have 8 attack, which isn't too bad. And, like, the rest of their team's pretty weak. I actually get a draw out of that. That's perfect for me. I love as many draws as possible. So, can't combine the roosters now because then I don't get a tier 6. So, just going to go ahead and roll for this thingy. What's it called? German Shepherd. That's right. Slug is a great idea as well. Actually, like, I was thinking about the perfect summon team. What would that actually be? And I think the thing that gives you the most summons in the first spot would be a white whale slug that swallows a slug, because that gives you like 4 summons, right? Or something like that. I guess it's just 3, like 4 feints. And then in the second spots, you can have like a 1-up slug. Third spot, you can have a 1-up slug. Fourth spot, you can have like a 1-up level 2 anything, I guess. Well, not anything. Like level 2 rooster or a 1-up wolf. They give like equal spawns. 1-up anteater. 1-up sheep. There's a lot of things that you can get just in like towards the back with a 1-up. But there's the German Shepherd just in time because I'm losing. I'm going to take the level 2 here. Another German Shepherd. Weird. So double German Shepherd, I guess, can work for the extra stats. Because now it's like I have a level 2. But I also just have this double chocolate frozen. So I decided, you know what, let's just get a level 2 and then I can just buy this fly. Or I can buy this Orca. Orca also works pretty well. The problem, though, that I've had with Orca is, of course, it can spawn like hedgehogs and microbes and stuff. And it can really screw you over. Or like a honey bear, which can replace 1-ups. So like I have had mixed success with that. Run into an Octo, which is really scary, and a Fire Ant, but luckily it's only level 1, so it's not always going to snipe the thing in front, and it is eventually going to die. And you can see the level 2 German Shepherd's already doing insane. Giving 20 attack, 28 attack summons. If you had, like, at this point, I could just be a 50-50 team, pretty much. Another German Shepherd, love to see that. It's going to be a little awkward to try to run a 4 squad here. There's level 3 German Shepherd. I probably should combine and take Orca here, to be honest. That was a bit of a misplay. I guess I just wanted to have double Shepherd on for a turn. But it's pretty much the same thing as having level 3, because this positioning just does not work out. Actually, I should keep Wolf second here, because I get more fly triggers. So this is also just bad positioning. And run into a pretty strong team. The Orcas are really going to counter my team, because what counters a whole bunch of attack is a summon team of their own, and it is going to be very close, but just lose by 1, so Don't actually lose, luckily. I would have been pretty mad because, like, I spent quite a bit of time trying to set this up, and that was kind of a throw. Bad positioning there. Chocolate really doesn't do a ton here. Another wolf sounds pretty good. Plus now, of course, I get 30 attack on this guy. So instantly 34. I could go Tiger German Shepherd if I really want to hit that 50 attack benchmark. Another German Shepherd. So many. But instead, I just decided to take Orca. It's also really nice to just have something with a lot of attack in front in case you run into a sniping team or a snake team. Anything like that. Instead, I run into a double Spino team. So this will be an interesting little battle. There's the bear spawn. Doesn't really help me. Doesn't help the opponent either, luckily. And we both have a lot of wolves. So, gonna one-shot. They're gonna trade. And, okay, not great there. 38 attack. They have PETA and managed to win. So, a German Shepherd, clearly better than Spino, right? I mean, as long as it's a 50-50, which is really hard to do. But, what do I want to do from here? So, I want to get one-ups. I guess, okay, just trying to go for maybe level 3 wolf or like double level 2. It'd also be nice to get out of splash attack. For some reason, I thought that was PETA bread, to be honest. Not gonna lie. And I was gonna PETA the German Shepherd in the back. But there's the mushroom. Mushroom, huge improvement. Because it's kind of like the old Tiger. Way back in the day where you didn't have to level it up because it would automatically activate, like, if you had to level 3, it would automatically activate that level 3 ability twice, but now you have to get level 3 Tiger for that to happen. But 1-up, if you have a level 3 and you 1-up it, it spawns another level 3, so, like, it's very nice to just 1-up this level 2 rooster. As long as it doesn't get sniped, it's going to spawn so much attack here. And your coconut is not going to protect you from the absolute destruction of this rooster and the PETA as well. So you can see 31 attack, spawns 16, spawns 46 attack rooster chicks. Kind of unbelievable, especially since, like, I didn't even find another rooster in the shop. I could have gotten 37 attack as, like, a base stat or whatever. And then double cobra is pretty interesting. Got the level 3 wolf if I want it. I also could go tiger cobra if I really wanted to. But instead, I just decide I'll take the level 3 wolf. Got the achievement for it, nice. And then there's the plus 30 attack, so instantly dealing 4 damage. And next turn, I'm going to get level 2, so it's going to deal 8 damage. And then, white whale, it's a bit late. I would have liked to get a white whale slug on this team, but it's not going to quite happen. Instead, I'll just have to sell for orc in the front, and hopefully just get a lot of good spawns. So the cobra, did it just hit the gorilla there and not give it coconut? What just happened? Also, how did it not hit any of the PETAs? Okay, there is one lemon, so I guess I hit the lemon. But even still, it's going to be a draw. A very close one. Like, I should have beat that 50-50 team with better Cobra snipes. I'll blame some RNG there. Level 2 Cobra can almost get level 3 if I somehow draw this turn. 1-upping this guy means I'll have to move the rooster to the second spot. But I think this is better. I lose out on 1 spawn, but then I get 2 spawns, right? The only problem is that spawn is going to have like 46 attack, but it's still slightly better. Get 1 extra spawn. Run into Tiger Cobra team, that's really unfortunate. And it instantly kills my own Cobra, but then it spawns a Fire Ant, which is going to give even more attack. 50 attack pig right there, but my entire team looks to be wiped out. Doesn't matter, because just these pigs alone are going to be able to take care of the rest of their team. It turns out, giving that much attack, even with snipers, is just so broken if you can get it. Really fun team, really fun units, and thanks for watching. See ya.